What up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of the Pulling These Podcast, where we take a trip to Smack City and talk about some pop culture right afterwards. I'm your host, Big L. With me, as always,
It's for Diablo.
And it's me, it's DJ Ernie B.
Oh yeah, the effects all back.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
So what's going on, fellas? It's been a while, yo. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while.
It's been a lot of stuff going on. We're gonna talk about some stuff that happened a couple weeks ago. First things up is the hot movie that's been on everybody's lips for the last week or so. We took our time to digest the movie, watch it, think about what we watched before we gave our critique.
Have a solid opinion.
So we were actually talking about Mortal Kombat that came out on HBO Max. So before we've been having these conversations on text messages. Now we're getting together to record it for the podcast.
Yep.
So what were your thoughts on the movie, guys?
I want to see what you guys say first.
All right.
I guess
You want to go first, Freddie?
I guess I'll go first. That movie's hot trash.
Oh damn!
Yo,
It went from okay to hot trash.
Yeah. I started with okay, but as I thought about it and rewound that movie in my head,
Yeah.
it ended up with it being trash, man.
Oh man. Yeah.
There are parts in the movie that I like, but in my opinion, the movie from the 90s is way better.
Ooh. All right. So I'm gonna say my opinion, and Ernie, and then we're gonna get into it. Why Fred Diablo feels this way? Because I enjoyed the movie. It wasn't that great, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Like the first Mortal Kombat movie from '95 was like nostalgia. It's like okay, that was the movie that got us hyped. Like the scene with Sub-Zero and Scorpion opening the door on the boat and everybody going crazy in the movie theater.
Yeah.
That's always going to be ingrained in all our memories growing up. So I get all that. But this movie was better than the two movies that came before it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It wasn't better than the Scorpion animated movie that came out last year. Definitely not. But this movie could have been better. I was mostly disappointed in it. But it was a good movie. They nerfed Goro.
Oh yeah.
They fucking. But yeah, I liked it, but it could have been better. And yeah, before we get into why it could have been better. Ernie, go ahead.
I feel the same way. Like, first off, the Scorpion's Revenge, the animated movie, that's the best movie. That's
the best Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah, that was the best.
So
movie.
this one had potential to be that, and it lacked on a lot of things, which that's why I gave it like I'm gonna say 6.5. Out of 10.
6.5.
Because it's better than I expected, but that's not saying a lot,
Yeah.
And then and there's a lot of stuff I did not like. So like, not and then on the level of like, is it better than 95? The first Mortal Kombat, I have to say yes, because we'll get into it, but it's definitely better than Annihilation.
Oh yeah.
This is one of the worst ones.
Yeah, there was actually people online saying Annihilation was better, which was stupid.
Wow,
those people are full of shit. I just want to get on the record.
Yeah, that's reaching.
Yeah. But I agree that like it could have been way better, but this is my thing. Like I mentioned this before, I think it was on the verge of being. It could have been perfect, and they messed up on like a lot of things. But
yeah,
that's what we'll get into.
I'll admit it's almost there.
Yeah.
It was like, all right.
You know what it is?
What?
So it was like so people, like we talked about this before. Not a lot of people know the story.
Yeah.
All they cared about was fatalities.
Yeah, fatalities, tournament fighting, people dying, getting killed.
So when it comes to that, it's a perfect movie.
Oh yeah.
Only fatalities. Fatalities alone.
Those were the best parts of the movie.
Yeah,
the fatalities were the best parts.
So basically, they were like, "Hey, you see this story? Like, it's here, but whatever. Fuck cares, right?"
But even the story could have been more interesting than it was, though. That's the thing that sucks. That
they were like, "It's here."
They spent a majority of the movie on the story.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's so that movie was so trash because, like, I know all three of us, I know for a fact that our biggest problem with this fucking movie was Cole.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cole Young.
Cole Young.
The most unnecessary protagonist. Yeah, Cole Young. The most unnecessary protagonist I've ever seen in my life.
Yo. I was like, why was this character created when you have all these characters from this fucking video game to focus on? Some people even say, yo, they would rather have you focus on Sonya Blade than this dude.
Yeah, Sonya Blade would have been much better.
Yes.
Yeah, like anybody. Like you got rid of Johnny Cage for this dude.
You could have put Liu Kang in that role.
Yeah.
Make Liu Kang the MMA fighter, the failed MMA fighter.
It would have worked. Nobody would have batted an eye. It would have been all right.
Mm-hmm.
We get
it. They made Liu Kang a MMA fighter. That's cool.
Makes sense.
Yeah. You know, he got his thing.
Yeah,
you know, some martial arts too, just not the MMA stuff. But no, you go with a newly created character for some reason whose fucking story made like it was fucking boring.
You know who I thought he was? You know who I thought he was when I was watching it? Remember in the pit in part 2, the guy's all the way on the other side. There's like one's in flames. And there's another guy that's just standing there. I thought that was that
character.
Yeah, I thought it was that guy.
No, but that guy was wearing an Aquaman outfit.
Yeah.
His fucking his Aquaman / Black Panther outfit.
Yeah, the Black Panther ripoff outfit.
The fucking kinetic energy absorbing in the shit and like releasing it, and fucking you're killing Prince Goro. You taking him out like that, like on some fucking beginner shit, on some beginner's luck shit.
And seriously, if you were Goro and you would keep on hitting his chest and it absorbs your attacks, just do the jacks on his head.
Yeah. You see, if they wanted to go through this route, this like the storyline, they should have chose like characters like from like the later games that you really didn't care about. Like you were just gonna kill them off and just be like, oh shit, just get rid of all these fucking. Like have Stryker.
I was just about to say, put Stryker in this movie as a good guy and kill him off dramatically.
Or the lady or the lady Goro. What's her name? Shiva,
the hottest MK character.
You could have had her fight Cole and be like, oh
shit, he beat up a woman with 4 arms.
Now Goro's gonna take him.
Thinking about it now, a perfect main character, and it goes with them trying to be progressive. The Katana should have been maybe the main character. So an Asian woman that is basically like well this would be a part 2 kind of thing because they didn't it has to do with Shao Kahn and those been shit. So like
well, supposedly I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a part 2 because I think enough people will like went to see this in the theater.
Yeah,
and watched it on HBO Max, so there's definitely gonna be a sequel.
Yeah, but they're definitely not gonna put Shao Kahn in part 2.
No,
definitely not. Nah, because he was in that little picture in the when they were like, oh, the legends or whatever. So he's like kind of like a legend in a sense, or like a myth. Yeah. So I think that he's gonna be later on because the part 2 is gonna be the tournament because they didn't have the tournament.
It's gonna be a tournament.
It's gonna be. There was no tournament in part 1. In Mortal Kombat part 1, there's no tournament.
Yeah, that is a problem. Yeah,
just
the
fights.
original Mortal Kombat was basically Enter the Dragon with like magic and science and shit.
Yeah, which they they could have done that here.
Yeah,
but, they wanted to fill the mythos
and show us Cole's family and the dynamics between him and his wife and his child.
Yeah, I really thought like that was like his family that he married into. That like those weren't his like
that was his real daughter.
Because there was like no chemistry between them all. I'm like,
no.
I didn't care about the storyline. I thought it was like his little sister in the beginning.
I thought that too. Yep.
Yeah, because I was like, yo, this dude's not that old to have a kid this age already. You know what I mean? Like,
I didn't care about his family at all.
Yeah, I didn't believe the family, so I didn't care about the family, and I was like, all right, they just here, like.
Yep. The coolest part was the only cool part that I saw from them was and it's not, or at least from that girl, was when like out of nowhere it starts snowing, and they're like, "Whoa, that's crazy!" And I was like, you automatically feel like, "Oh shit, fucking Sub-Zero's coming." That's the only time. That's the only
Yo,
time.
that scene is fucking hilarious because that girl's drinking coffee or eating ice cream or whatever in that table, and you see a guy walking out of the store, and he gets hit in the head with a block of ice. He goes, "Dark!"
Yeah. Damn! Don't even get me started on the fucking effects too, bro. Because that shit's kind of me. It was taking me out of the fucking movie.
To me, it was a hit or miss.
Yeah, no, because like in the beginning with Scorpion's fight, when it was like at one point like he's fucking everybody up, and when he's using the harpoon, you know, and he does it with the last guy. And he, when he brings him in back, like when he breaks the guy's back, when he's bringing him, like you could tell that shit was mass CGI. When like the guy came back and his back was all broken and shit from that or whatever. Like it was a mad gruesome death, but it was like mass CGI out of nowhere. It was like real shit, and it's like bam, CGI.
There's so many clips in CGI.
And that's when I was like, oh. And then when Raiden came on the first time with the fucking eyes, I'm like, come on, it could be better than that shit. Yeah. That shit was horrible.
Tell me you don't prefer Christopher Lambert as Raiden. Come on, man. I want Christopher Lambert there talking like he has his mouth full of saliva.
See. I mean, Raiden pretty much had the same responsibilities at that Christopher Lambert.
Yeah.
He was just there.
And he was actually funny. Either you win the fight.
The whole Asian God thing being a fucking what is he, French?
He's the same race as Tommy Wiseau. Nobody knows.
Yeah. Who knows the nationality?
Should I have Tommy Wiseau as Raiden?
Holy fuck, I would love that.
Oh my god.
Luke Hang.
He would have screwed up that scenery even more.
Oh no, Kano destroyed my force field.
I don't get it, right? Like, how Raiden is like a god, right? Then this fucking the sorcerer, what's his fucking name again?
Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung, right? He comes in and he was like, all right, we're gonna do Mortal Kombat. I'm just gonna try to kill all your champions now. Fuck it, and Raiden's gonna be like, all right, go ahead.
Because he can't get involved.
Yeah.
I'm a god who abides by the rules of Mortal Kombat and enforces it. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you break them. Go ahead and break them. Just kill my champions. Kill my best one.
Yo,
kill Kung Lao.
Shang Tsung. Wasn't the previous Shang Tsung way better than this one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Damn it, Freddy! Like Freddy's getting
I'm making the best points, man.
Yeah.
This movie didn't have Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage in the movie. It's the best part.
Because you know why that Shang Tsung was whack? Because he's a fucking rat. You know,
he's from Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight. Squeal. He's a squealer. He's a squealer.
Yep.
Yeah, I was watching a review. I forgot this guy's name. It was funny though. He was reviewing Mortal Kombat, and he was like, "I'm sorry, but every time I see this guy, he's a fucking the squealer."
The thing that turned me off about this Shang Tsung was when he was like sitting in his throne, having his conversation with his henchmen, and like randomly he goes, "Look at my dragon girl, isn't she hot?"
Yeah.
And they're just like, "Oh, okay," and she was just like standing there like, "Rang."
Yeah. She was just introduced to fucking die a gruesome death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't say one word.
Yeah.
She just
stood
there.
I'm gonna get salted in half right now.
By Kung Lao, the best character, the best looking character in this movie.
And they made like this one thing I like about the movie, they made me care about Kung Lao. It was like, okay.
Yeah. I never cared about Kung Lao.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the best character in the whole movie.
Who's the coolest character? The best character is Kano.
Kano.
Kano was the best character.
Like I think him being I guess.
He was fucking hilarious,
Yeah,
and he had one of the best fights when he ripped out Reptile's heart.
that's pretty dope.
And he said,
But like
vitality.
the thing that bothered me was that he was like, and I get it, he was like an anti-hero and then turned bad, so like
Yeah.
that made it like better. But like he was a good guy for like most of the part, or at least with the good guy team. So kind of like for most of the movie, so it made me like I can't buy this. Like I get it, he's
Yeah.
And I'm used to like Sonya hating the shit out of Kano, and here she's just like, "Oh, you're just a dumbass."
Yeah, I'll just tolerate you till whatever. Because in the first movie, like the relationship was like, I hate this guy, kill my partner, whatever.
I expect
This
Sonya
one's
to be
like-
like, "I want to kill Kano."
That's another thing. Like this one's like he's supposed to be like the likable, the bubbling idiot, whatever. But then like when he turns evil, you're like okay, like whatever. Like it's not really doesn't have the impact like you would think it will have with Kano. Like
exactly.
They made him too likable, I think.
The way he turned evil was so stupid too.
Yeah.
Cabal comes up, he's like, "Hey, Kano, you should be bad like me." And
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh wow, yeah, I should be bad like you. Let's be bad together."
Let me betray my whole squad. Like, I don't know how he even knows how to take down the whole defense. Like, how you take the force field down. Like, I can't on you.
Laser Eye Raiden staff.
Who knows, man? There was so many. The fucking story sucked. Like, you gotta focus on the story instead of the tournament. At least make the story good, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
garbage. I would have been happy if it was just a movie with like a bunch of versus scenes. Like first scene, Liu Kang versus random dude. Next scene, Scorpion versus Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
And move on. I don't need the story.
I've seen some hardcore defenders like defending this movie because it's like, oh, even the games don't even talk about. There's not even focusing on tournaments like that anymore. Like it's like the backstory, the lore of Mortal Kombat's like being focused and this and that. But I'm like, but you spend a majority of the fucking storyline on Cole and his family and his bullshit. Like Scorpion, like people are waiting to see Scorpion and he doesn't even come out to like the last scene in the movie. Like, pretty much the last action scene of the movie. He makes his appearance finally, and it's just like,
throughout this whole movie, I'm like, oh, I see. Cole is Scorpion's descendant, so when he unlocks his Mortal Kombat power, he's gonna turn into Scorpion. He's gonna get engulfed by his spirit and become Scorpion.
No, but like the thing I thought too was gonna be like his ancestor anyway, because I'm thinking like, oh, it's gonna be this dude because this dude like that's the story in the comics in the game, right? It's just like his family gets killed by Sub-Zero, he dies, goes to hell, becomes like a soldier there.
Like Spawn.
It's like Spawn, yeah.
Spawn, yeah.
Or like Ghost Rider.
Yeah, but like you already know he's one of your popular characters, right? Mm-hmm. So you gotta introduce the new character because he's like his blood or whatever, and you're not even gonna make this dude Scorpion. You're gonna make him like a totally different. Like, what's the point even? Like, what is the point of this dude being in this fucking movie, bro? Like, I still don't get it.
They could have replaced like those three characters, like the Cole, his daughter, and the mom. They could have erased them and added only one. Cole could have played if he wanted to have this guy. What is it? What's his name? Tan, whatever his name, Louis Tan or whatever.
Yeah.
If we wanted to have him as like your main character or a character in the movie, make him Quan Chi. Like that would have the perfect thing to like have for the connection of why Wolverine Scorpion becomes Scorpion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like he's the one that basically is like in Spawn, like the fucking whatever it was, the character that gives him like, hey, if you do this, my bidding, whatever, like I'll bring you back. You know what I mean? Because they introduced the thing of Shinnok, the what's it called, the amulet of Shinnok.
Yeah.
So stuff like that. It's like, okay, so you're getting into like supernatural shit. Like you can get into Quan Chi and that whole bullshit. So why the fuck? It would have made perfect sense, and we would have had where basically like the main characters are these tense people like Liu Kang, Scorpion, whoever. Because we were building up Scorpion. Is like he's in the beginning and at the end.
Yeah.
So it's like he makes you think like, oh, Scorpion is the main character.
Yeah.
So he would have been Yeah, he would have just been the main character where we're like waiting for that guy to come back as Scorpion.
Yeah.
You know, it would have built up tension, that like suspense or whatever. But no, they fucked up. Like they got what pisses me off the most? The dumbest line. Use your uppercut.
Oh,
It's like, okay, I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm just gonna uppercut this guy.
I'm gonna listen to my
Easy.
daughter. I'm an experienced MMA fighter, but my daughter said use the uppercut.
Yeah.
She knows she watches me lose all the time,
Oh,
so she knows how to make me win. Like,
yeah. She watches me get watched all the time, so she should definitely know.
but this guy's all of a sudden he's a chosen. Yo, his fucking acting was horrible too. Bro. I'm
Oh
sorry,
my
yo.
God.
Like, this
Yo,
dude
his
was
speech.
horrible acting. I don't know if it was the writers or this dude is just horrible at acting. I don't know what's going on, but
Apparently it's the writers, because like from what I hear, he's a good actor.
yeah, but that shit was not like I forgot. There was so many horrible lines in this movie from his mouth. Like
I would say the writing sucked. The dialogue sucked.
yeah.
We gotta
Even
get
with
together and
Silverman, I was
split
like,
up.
It was a lot of shit that was like, why would she say that? Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
yeah,
You're like a tired little bunny. Like,
You're a tired little bunny. Why did
It's like,
Kano
what?
get so mad off of that?
yeah.
And then like he has that scratch in his eye. How does the one eye get that laser? Like, it's just weird.
Yeah,
I thought like we were gonna do something mechanical on his eye. Nope.
the power explanation thing was so stupid. Just
Yeah.
give them their powers. You don't even have to explain it. It's fucking Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Then once you enter the realm of the tournament, you granted powers to make
Yeah.
it even.
Or
Bullshit
just
like that.
these people already have these powers. Fuck you.
Yeah. Exactly.
That'll be my explanation.
Yeah.
Liu Kang can shoot fire. Fuck you.
Exactly. That universe, he can do that. You know what I mean? Because he fucking trained to do that.
Yeah.
There's a perfect reason. Oh, he trained. He can do that because he summons his whole monk powers or whatever.
When I was a
Fucking-
kid and I first
uh,
played
Kano-
Mortal Kombat, I was with it.
Yeah, Kano has some, metal, plate in his eye. That's why he has that laser eye. Fucking,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, for whatever reason, that's why he has it.
Yeah, like,
And he has it.
like I don't know why you made it like they're all like finding their chi and shit.
Yeah.
They're all kind of like
You need to unlock your power. Go
Yeah,
through some kind of an experience.
we spent a good 20 minutes on this shit. Like,
Yo, and
oh,
how did Melina die in this movie without Katana showing up?
Yeah.
Even though Melina looks super cool, but
yeah,
can you really have Melina without Katana?
Dumb.
no,
And
they
then
went
top-
for it. They went
Yeah.
for it. Like they had like
Yeah.
100 characters that they use instead of her.
But you know what I think also is going to happen if they do introduce Katana is going to be her, the same actress, because Katana is supposed to be Melina's a
Exact
clone of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she has to look like her, and then on top of that, I call it Sub-Zero is going to come back. I'm assuming as Noob Saibot. So
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
burnt to a crisp.
This dude already like spoiled like he's signed on for like for 4 more movies or some shit like
Oh
that.
yeah.
So I'm like, yo, they think they're gonna go that long? Like Mortal Kombat, I think they'll be able to do it. Like make all these sequels.
Yeah, they could do it. People are gonna eat that shit up.
Get to come. They're gonna learn from the mistakes of this one.
yeah.
The
exactly.
second one has a lot of potential to be super good.
Just start off with the tournament already.
Yeah,
let's
just do the fucking tournament and focus.
let's
on
Cole.
Mhm.
I think what they're gonna do with the next one is gonna like the way they ended it, like Cole going to find Johnny Cage.
He died and ended playing on the way over.
No, he's gonna be the one to find Johnny Cage, but it's gonna be him paired up with Johnny Cage, and whoever plays Johnny Cage is gonna outshine them in the movie.
Probably
gonna be
Ryan
like-
Reynolds.
Yeah, whoever's gonna be, he's gonna be like everybody's gonna be like, oh, everybody's gonna be focusing on Johnny because that's who they wanted to see from the get.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
no one's still gonna get. Nobody gives a shit about Cole even after this movie. Like, do I
Yeah.
really care what happens to Cole after this movie? No.
Nobody.
I hated the fact too, like when they were fighting, he was fighting Goro in the woods, like how the wife was like being all badass, like fuck this, let's do this way, or whatever she did, that she did the fucking shit.
She was more badass than Cole.
And I'm like, yo, you expect that to be like woo moment in the theater, like yeah, get him, like no, bitch, run.
Yo, name
Fuck you
one
do.
fight in this movie that involved Cole where he went 1v1.
Oh shit, no.
The fight at the beginning, the MMA fight.
He lost it.
He
Forget that
lost.
fight.
Yeah. He's
After
like
that,
the Mortal Kombat because he would have
there
died.
wasn't one fight where he soloed and won.
Yeah.
He was helped by Sonya against Melina. He was helped by his wife against Goro. He was helped
Right.
by Scorpion against Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
Right. Freddy.
Cole's trash, bro. Cole's trash.
Yeah, he is.
He was one of the biggest problems of this fucking movie. And when he was announced, when his character was announced, I was like, yo, this shit is so like that. It turned me off. Like,
Yeah.
looking forward to this movie because I'm like, why? Why have this character be like the audience perspective of all this shit that's going down?
Yo, as soon as I saw the Tonfas, I was like, this is the garbagest fucking piece of shit movie.
No, and that was another thing. I was like, he's a character. I know he's a character from one of these games. And
I don't think so, bro.
No,
I don't
but
think that. I think you're trying to justify this
Tanya.
shit.
No. But no, that's what I'm saying. Like I remember because I remember those weapons, and then I'm googling and shit, and it became Tanya. Tanya is like, I guess like a
princess.
Yeah, like another like another ninja, but like in yellow, a girl ninja.
Mm-hmm.
So and she uses those whatever like nightstick type of weapons. So I was like, oh, that's what I was thinking of. That made me think like, oh, this is a character. He has to be somebody, and like, nope, he's nobody. He's just a made up character. But I think I am beginning to think like this guy has like some kind of like a bond with somebody, producer or fucking casting.
Oh, like in real life.
Probably.
Yeah, in real life.
Even make them into characters already established though.
Exactly, make him Johnny Cage.
And I think it's just like you showed me the writer and director of this movie is just like I don't think they were familiar with the material, or it was like they were trying to be, diversified enough to be like, you know what, I'm gonna create an Asian character from scratch, and it's gonna be me that did it, and I'm gonna introduce him to the movie, and he's gonna be the representation, and I'm gonna take Johnny Cage out of it because I don't want a white man to be the star of the movie. Whatever bullshit that was.
Yeah, when he said that, it was like, oh, you're like, like just shut up.
Yeah.
After this, Cole is gonna be a character in the games.
Yeah, probably. And like,
nobody gonna play him. No. Nobody gonna play him.
No.
Yo,
you could even have this dude to be. You could even have this dude to be Johnny Cage. You would have people bitch about it, but hey,
he could have been anybody. Nobody would have been upset.
Yeah.
He could have been anybody. You just had to make up a new character.
You know who he should have been? Shit, I can't think of his name. The blind guy.
Kenshi.
Like
I would have been super happy if he was Kenshi.
Or like he was like, or like Kenshi before he becomes blind.
Yeah.
Because it's something that has to do with like he's looking for this like sword, and the sword is like I guess like a demonic sword or something.
It's like possessed or some shit.
Yeah, it's like possessed or something. And something happens, he loses his sight, and like, but he still fucking uses that sword. That would have been, I don't know. I'm just thinking of cool characters that he could have played. Yeah.
If he was anybody but
Cole,
was
way better than the fucking story we got from Cole.
Yeah.
MMA fighter who had a losing record, but like he's the savior for Earth for some reason.
Yo, if it wasn't for Cole, I wouldn't have batted an eye at Jax's baby arms.
Yo, when I saw him, I laughed out loud, bro. When I saw them shits, I'm like, yo, really? You're gonna have this dude fight a tournament with those fucking arms?
When he was practicing with them, I was like, why are you even trying? You lost your arms to Sub-Zero. Like, retire. It's over.
Yeah, you're done.
Be like, all right, at least I got the baby arms. I could.
Look, he got his ass kicked before his powers kicked in.
He got wrecked, but that was a cool scene. Sub-Zero like breaking his arms. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Another thing was they did a mistake, but the thing is they don't really show the left arm that much, but his right arm was like half his arm. It was like here, where like it broke off, and then like when he's in the table, like this arm is like this half off, and this one's completely gone.
Oh yeah, because after Sub-Zero throws him off, you see like he hits like his
Oh, his shoulder.
shoulder on the
I thought he hit his
concrete.
face. I was like, why didn't
I
they?
thought it was his
What
face
happened?
too, but like
Oh, show.
some video like explained it was like his arm. That's why his other arm was like chopped off more and shit.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I thought when he fell down, he hit his face.
Yeah, me
So-
too. I thought it was his face.
Yeah. He would have died though. That was his face.
Yeah. That was another thing. That was another complaint. I
Yeah.
was like, why did
He
he
would
die?
have died anyway.
He
'cause
would
I
have
was like,
died
damn.
anyway if your arms got frozen and like shattered.
Well, the Sub-Zero calorized the wounds though with the cold supposedly.
But still, that fall though,
Yeah. I thought he just died.
even if you don't
Yeah.
hit your head and you hit your arm and a chunk breaks off after you hit that shit and you hit the floor afterwards.
He fell like 2 stories down, basically, because he
Yeah.
fell. He fell
Yeah.
like hit like one platform.
And that was like the perfect opportunity for somebody to say fatality.
Yeah.
And nobody said it.
Fatality.
Sub-Zero should make fatality.
People are mad. Nobody said toasty.
Oh yeah.
They should have.
Toasty.
In this type of Mortal Kombat movie, you need like Toasty to come out.
Yeah. Thinking about it now.
When Cole did the uppercut, Toasty.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's what the uppercut thing meant. Like, oh, use your uppercut. It was that.
Toasty.
But yeah, see, the fact that I missed that, it's like,
I should say
yeah.
If you're
Like,
watching the
like-
movie and he said Toasty and you press select, it would end the movie and you get to go home.
Yeah, but thinking about it now, I think Freddie's right, man. I think the movie was completely trash, and the only thing that was
Wow.
good was fatalities.
Yeah,
I'm
fatalities
basically,
are the only good parts.
yeah, that's all I think is.
Are you gonna say the '90s ones was better?
Yeah, I'm beginning.
Yo,
Wow.
I had to, because I never thought of it like, I never broke it down. I was just like, no, I liked it because I liked it.
Yeah.
And like I was like, and it has fatalities, but like I was blinded to the idea of fatalities. That it was just, if 95 had fatalities, it would have been a perfect movie. So
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
even though it did have a fatality, Shang Tsung sucking a soul from from this guy's brother or whatever. That's still a fatality.
He sucks out 2 souls, the Jamaican guy and Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah, see. Dave Chappelle.
The
Oh,
guy
yes,
about
the black
Goro. Come on, Goro.
You look like more like Ashley Larry.
Motherfucker got 4 arms, 4 thumbs down.
Yo,
Damn, son, that's wild.
I think Freddie's right, man.
Yeah,
Like
man.
it's not good at all, man. It's not.
Nah, this one had better action scenes though than the
The action scenes,
It
yeah.
had better action scenes because it's rated R.
Yeah.
The original Mortal Kombat was rated PG-13. If it was rated R, the action scenes would have blown the shit out of the water.
Because it's just too many cons than there are pros, and I didn't really think about it
Yeah.
until like now that Freddie's like freaking saying all these things.
I'm gonna make a tour where I go state by state and like tell everybody like, yo, fucking original Mortal Kombat was way better than the new one.
Because when my statement where I was like, oh, it's damn near perfect, because I thought like it could, it has potential to be great.
Yeah.
But I never thought of it as like, wait, there's also this, there's also that.
Yeah.
This could have been better. This also sucked. Like I'm like counting everything, and it's kind of like, yeah, man. My rating is getting lower and lower. It's like a 3 right now. So it's like, yeah.
All you have to think about is Shang Tsung, man. The original Shang Tsung killed it, and this one was a lump of meat.
I just think
the only line I remember from it is the Nitara line, like, "Oh, look at my dragon girl, she's hot." And the new one, the original one, like, was his memorable line? Your soul is mine.
Exactly. Like, yo, you didn't have that. He didn't have the charisma, bro. Like,
he wasn't intimidating.
They should have brought the original one back, the original actor back, man.
Yeah, and they could have, because he came back for Mortal Kombat 11, They modeled that Shang Tsung after him,
Oh, word.
and they
okay.
actually got his voice to play him, and like his winning pose was him going,
It's like,
"Your soul is mine."
That's dope.
Yeah, so dope.
See, that's the thing too. That's the thing. Like, people are saying like the video game creators were not really involved in the movie like that either, and you could tell because the liberties that were taken with origin stories and whatnot. You could tell like it's like some Hollywood writers coming in and trying to adapt the storyline from the video games, but making more commercial or whatever, more Hollywood style type of thing going on.
Yeah. They asked Ed Boon about the new movie, and he like gave the plainest, most vanilla, safest answer. Like, oh yeah, it was good, and I wish them the best of luck.
Yeah. Like, good luck.
Good luck. I mean, it's hard to make a movie off of Mortal Kombat, but they made a movie.
Yeah.
It's definitely a movie.
Yeah. It's a movie, all right. It has end titles and everything. End credits and all.
They went super deep. They had Natara.
This movie is like a whole bunch of why are you here? Like, what are you doing here? What is your purpose here?
Cabal's voice.
Huh?
Like, man, Kano, be a bad guy like me, man.
Yeah.
Isn't it great being a bad guy?
Cabal was like he was on some other shit, bro. He was like I don't know what it was. Like he was trying to be like the arch villain type. Like
He's like the lowest henchman or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's like I'll clap you. I'll clap you.
He was clapping.
I'll clap you.
He also kind of came off like, was he in a scene before that we like, like we had to know who he, like if we didn't know who he was, were we supposed to know who he was? Like, it becomes that kind of thing. Like he just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere. He's like, oh yeah, Kano gave me this breathing apparatus.
Like mid-sentence, and it was like, yo, what just happened here? Like
where does this motherfucker come from?
And it got way more confusing afterwards because right after that, Shang Tsung was like, look at my hot dragon lady. So it's like weird scene after weird scene. So you're just like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
My dragon lady.
And then Goro's shadows come through, and he's like, oh, Goro, Prince Goro, you're here.
Yeah.
And you're just like, whoa.
Welcome.
What the fuck is going on right now?
And it was like Cabal's like emotions. When like the first scene when he's like introducing everybody, he made it seem like he fucking hates Kano. But he's like, oh, you love him. Like, you love him, though. Like, whatever. He's a scumbag. Or whatever. I'm like, okay. I guess that makes him, like, good between you two for some reason because you're bad guys. And even though you do fucked up shit to each other, you're still cool, maybe? Like,
he almost killed me.
I never got what the relationship was.
Yeah.
It seemed like he hated him, but then he wants him to join him.
He almost killed me. He's the biggest piece of shit you've ever met. You'll love him.
Yeah.
And Cabal throughout the whole movie was just doing like mask talking. Whoa, yeah, I'm Cabal. Kano, you should totally be a bad guy.
Oh man.
It's just like, God. Whenever they filmed, they just had him doing this, and they were like, just add whatever lines you can. You should totally be bad like me. Join Shang Tsung's bad army. We're bad guys from Outworld.
That's the thing. Like, this writer was fucking horrible, man. He should never write another movie.
It was bad.
Yeah, the dialogue was fucking bad. I was just like, it was taking me out of it. Sonya, I was hating Sonya because the fucking shit that was coming out of her mouth was just like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? I'm insane.
I get it. You're a tough as nails girl.
Yeah. Had to fight for what I got.
Yeah. I don't have a Mortal Kombat tattoo like you guys, but I'm still tough.
I'm still going to try to fight.
And I'm still going to train with you guys, even though you said I'm not allowed to train here. I'm still going to train.
Even
Because
though
out of nowhere,
Raiden, the
like
god of
there
lightning,
with them,
says
it's
I'm
like,
not
didn't you
fit.
say you can supposed to sit?
Yeah, were you banned from like training with these people?
Yeah. Aren't you not supposed to be in this area, but you're here somehow?
It's like they realized that they just had her like hiding by herself, watching them training. She's like training like while she's hiding, like training with them from the distance. Like we would have been like, "Yo, this shit is bad corny," son, and started cracking up. Because I could have actually totally see that happen in this movie until somebody probably was like, "Oh no, that's too on the nose right there." You just have Sonya mimicking like what they're doing in the practice arena, and just like her in the background, like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I'll show him. I'm learning all your moves."
Sonya Blade Blast. Pew. I'll save you, Cole.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So you just Ernie went from okay to this movie was shit.
Yeah.
Elmer, how about this? I'm gonna switch you to our side now. How does Cole fight a girl in this movie and he fights Melina
Oh yeah.
I
and
forgot
gets
about
saved by Sonya Blade?
that. I'm telling you, I hate Cole with a passion, but nah, this movie was still okay.
He kills Goro.
Like I said, like the Cole factor, I don't think Cole alone could ruin this movie.
Yeah. Man. It's like I said, I think it's
like, yeah,
I don't know what's less than okay. Like it wasn't awful. That's what I'm gonna say. It wasn't awful.
it was
Like
average.
Like
Yeah.
it didn't give me cancer.
yeah.
It was sufficient.
Yeah.
It was adequate.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's a good one.
yeah. You just like, all right, it's whatever. Like this would have
Yeah.
been a cool like a cutscene movie for like a special edition of the game or some shit like that.
Yeah, like
I
if I
think-
had the ability to travel back in time, I wouldn't travel back in time and kill the writer of this movie as a baby. That's the best review I could get for this.
All I gotta say is a good thing it came out on HBO Max, but also the theater. People still went to see it in theaters, so
How about this,
that's what's
Summer?
up.
Would you be mad if you paid to watch this?
Mm, that's a good
That's a
question.
good question. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Because I definitely would have.
Yeah, I think I would have been pissed off if I would have
Yeah,
paid
man.
for this shit.
Yeah, me too.
Like, if I would have had to pay for this shit, I would have been pissed off. Like, yo,
Imagine
really?
walking to the parking lot with us and talking about this shit out of the movie. This movie's fucking stupid. Let's get into a car accident.
Fucking Cole. What a fucking loser.
Yo, man, this movie pissed me off. I'm gonna drive into a tree.
I'm about to take my ass to another world.
Yeah.
You know, another thing was I was thinking like, part 2 is gonna be way better, man. But then it's like, wait a minute, they're not gonna get rid of Cole. Like they
Yeah.
can't.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're stuck with this motherfucker now.
Yeah. He's the
Yo.
main character for some reason.
In part 2, Cole's gonna fight Shao Kahn.
Oh god.
I'm gonna tell you that in part 2, Scorpion's gonna come only like to give this dude Cole advice. Like he'll be like a force ghost.
Just make him get over here.
Yeah. Here, I'll give you this. My harpoon.
Yeah.
You're a Scorpion now.
Now you're the new Scorpion, but you don't have to wear a mask because you're Cole.
We had that markable face now.
Now kill Sub-Zero's little brother. No, I'm the other Sub-Zero.
I'm the good one.
I'm the good Sub-Zero. Stop.
Chill. Well, supposedly, like the movies, they're gonna show like there might be even like a prequel for like Sub-Zero, like his own type of movie, like how he got his powers and all that shit. Well, how he got his powers and how he became like the Sub-Zero that we saw in the present day.
That Sub-Zero was cool. Like Sub-Zero alone in that movie was super fucking cool.
I think the actor that played him, I can't remember his name right now, but he's in that show Warrior.
Yeah.
Right? So, he has a pretty decent fan base out there supporting. So they're excited about him appearing in more movies.
The only thing I didn't like about Sub-Zero was his costume. I didn't like the shoulder pad things that he had. Because it made his look like huge and his arms like really skinny.
As soon as he started fighting Scorpion, it broke off and he was like, oh shit.
Yeah, when he broke it off, I was like, oh, there he goes. He looks cool.
He turned to Noob Saibot on the end.
Yeah, exactly.
They were trying to do so much things, man. It's just like, all right.
It was a lot.
You don't have to change everything right like that. Like, just let it be. Just let it be.
But then they were doing too much, and they were adding onto the shit they were doing too much with by adding Cole.
Yeah.
It's true.
Like, already Mortal Kombat is too much shit.
Yeah. And now we got this new character with his shit.
Yeah.
And he's connected somehow, and like, it's
like they already blew the Goro load. So like, who's next now? Kintaro?
Yeah.
Who? That's the Centaur.
It's the Centaur's Motaro.
Motaro, yeah.
Kintaro is the Goro from Part 2 that was like half tiger or some shit like that.
Oh yeah. Probably. It's probably the next guy up.
But then Cole's gonna kill him again?
Like Cole just needs to die. Somebody was like, yo, this dude needs to pull a Johnny Cage from Annihilation.
Yes.
And just get killed in the beginning of
Have
the fucking
Kintaro
movie.
like bend him over his knee, like belly up, with his like bottom arms, and with his top arms just like go like this to his chest. Boom, 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 boom. Until he dies. Make it a fatality. He does it like until he explodes and like you see like 5 rib cages and 2 skulls like pop out.
That's when the toasty come out. There, got it. Press select.
Have the audience press select and like smoke comes out. Oh, you unlocked me. You unlock a secret part of the movie.
I thought smoke was in the movie when like I started seeing the black smoke. I was like, oh shit, they're gonna show smoke. But it's just basically Shang Tsung.
It was budget Shang
Tsung
Tsung walking out of that. I'm here with my hot dragon lady.
Yeah. Oh yeah. His crew too like was ass. Nataro, Reiko
was horrible.
Yeah.
He was just like bruiser guy.
And he did not look like Reiko at all.
Nah.
Like from the games. So I was just like, who the fuck is this? Until like I Googled it and I was like, oh, that's who he's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
No, but it was just like somebody that fucking Jax could beat.
Yeah.
From the games. So it could be legit. He'll get a legit win.
That one moment where like Jax popped his head, that was cool.
Yo, that's a good moment.
And the line, but the most horrible part about that whole scene was that they were fighting in the pit.
Yeah.
He should have uppercutted him, and he should have fallen into the pit.
Yeah. Exactly. Or fucking when Sub-Zero froze Jax's arms and like Jax fell. I'm sorry to like we have to kill the black guy, but fucking he could have just fallen into the pit and it would have been even crazier. It would have been a crazier like moment, you know? I don't know.
If he fell into the pit, he would have died because of the spikes.
Yeah. No, I know. That's what I thought. Like I don't know. It's just too much.
They could have done so much. Like there was so many characters too you could kill off like for nothing. Like you could like Stryker again. You could just have Stryker come in and just fucking get murked by somebody.
Yeah.
Like, Stryker's the easy character to kill, man.
And nobody's gonna miss him.
Yeah, he's the enemy fodder.
But blue lives matter. That's the thing.
He's a cop, so blue lives matter.
Yeah. It would cause controversy.
Yeah.
If that happened,
you know? Stryker would have got marked in a Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah, he's a
It'd be
cop.
January 6th all over again.
He's like black, Blue Lives Matter cop guy.
Yeah.
He's not like special forces or anything like Jackson, Sonya. He's like legit, like fucking nightstick in his hands.
And don't get me wrong, he has
Yeah.
opinions about Jax.
This guy is supposed to be better than me. Have a better job.
Why does he get metal arms? I only have guns.
My baton.
Yeah, that's another thing. What would have been his Arcana? It would have been like
A gun.
a gun, yeah.
Police brutality.
Police brutality only on Jax. And kind of on Reptile.
Look at this subhuman reptile over here.
Reptile was another one. I think they could have done better. Like the CGI, that was one of the the CGI looks weird and like
Reptile was wonky, but I got a little excited when he stood up on his two legs. I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah.
But then Kano ruined it by pulling his heart out.
That's all I cared about. I was like, oh, he's when he started doing that, I was like, yes, like that's how he should have been. But he
Yeah.
was very like fucking dragon like or whatever it was.
He was an iguana.
Like iguana, yeah, a giant
Yeah.
iguana.
The Komodo dragon.
So
Komodo,
big ass
that's what-
scary Komodo dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was some. Yeah, this movie wasn't the best, but it has potential to be better.
Yeah, but then it's like with Cole being the main character, like, can it? Can it have potential to be better?
The
Like,
only way it
know.
could be better is
Wow.
if Cole dies like first
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
They were actually having jokes on this dude because he was making such a big deal of not being cast as Iron Fist. And like when Mortal Kombat came out, people were like, "Yo, thank God it was an Iron Fist because dude's acting would have been fucking horrible."
He would have been worse than what we got.
Yeah, they would have even hated him more in Iron Fist than fucking Mortal Kombat.
Hey,
Like I
Iron
really
Fist
don't
talk
like
to
this
us.
dude, man. I don't really like Cole. I could do without him. Like I don't care.
No, yeah.
Yeah, he was a horrible character.
If I had the Infinity Gauntlet, the first thing I would do would be erase Cole from everybody's memory.
And I like how all the videos, like any kind of reviews, they all like point out that like the little hints. He always wore like black and yellow and shit like that. His daughter made like that bracelet and it was black and yellow. So like they were giving us signs that he was like a descendant of Scorpion this whole
Gonna
time.
turn
But it
into
was like,
Scorpion.
but it's so like doesn't add up. Like it's just like I can't. I can't. Yeah, I can't.
Yo, when he activated his powers and that shit started wrapping on his chest, I was like, okay, that's the first layer. Here comes the second layer, which is
Yeah.
the Scorpion armor. But that's where it stopped, and I was like, oh no.
So he doesn't even have any head armor
Nope.
at all. No protection. No protection to those.
No protection on his head. Like Goro could have gone.
Yeah. But you just saw what happened with Jax. They weren't prepared.
His wife came through with a fucking axe to save him. Hiya! Take that, Goro. Nobody attacks my family.
This is a weird. Oh my god.
Mhm.
Live, laugh, love, Goro. Hiya!
It's like, what were they thinking, man? Like, what were they thinking? Like, how you fuck this up? Like, how you fuck it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a 5 for me. It went from a 6 to a 5, but it's still better than the 90s version. I have to say.
The Goro fight in the 90s version was better.
It was.
What was it?
Those are $500 glasses. You
Those
asshole.
$500 glasses, asshole.
There was quotes. There were definitely a lot of quotes from that
Yeah.
scene.
The twins looking at each other going, yeah! Yeah!
Yeah.
Raiden going, yeah! Punching the guy and saying, sorry. Sorry. They're preparing for Mortal Kombat. Christopher Lambert talks like Little Nicky.
god.
Mortal Kombat.
Fucking Highlander.
The Highlander, man. That was one of the first movies I ever hyped up in my life, like Highlander 2. When I was like 5 years old, I was like, yo,
Reckoning, bro.
Highlander 2 The Reckoning. It's just going to be crazy. Connor McLeod.
Coming back.
Highlander. When I was a kid watching that movie, I was like, ew, Johnny Cage, he's so fucking lame. I can't believe he beat Scorpion.
This one and that one, like they made because they made it clear that like Shang Tsung was like they're weak to my power, like basically like
yeah, he was brainwashing them or whatever.
Yeah, so like it makes that that kind of like, oh, okay, that's fine,
Yeah.
And then on top of that, 95, I did not know what the hell the story was. I was, I was like,
oh, yo, 95, I was all in, man. I was like, oh, great. So Scorpion and Sub-Zero are mind controlled by Shang Tsung.
I just assumed that's what they were. They were, the two ninjas. They work together anyways. They're two ninjas. You know what I mean? Like, I did not know that they were like rivals or anything like that. Like, I did not read, whenever I beat the game, I did not read the thing, the story, whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was all about the story when I was a kid.
Yeah, because I think like when part 2 was about to come out, like that's when like they were like bring out the lore and shit like that, and then about the history and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew any of that. So it was like I just saw it as like, these are just fighters. And
after watching the latest movie and watching the 95 movie again, the part where you see like Sub-Zero's hand go on the door to open it in the beginning, like still like all the hairs on my back and my arm rose. I was like, fuck, that's so cool.
Yeah, man. That's still like, because you remember that reaction of the crowd, like, like.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
People lost their shit.
It's Sub-Zero, Scorpion.
Ah! And then when Scorpion did this and the thing came out, everybody, oh my god, people went crazy.
Then Raiden shut it down.
Enough. I need to talk to my warriors about Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat.
Oh, man.
Yo, fucking Christopher Lambert, man. An American treasure, even though he's not American.
Oh, shit. The Venture Bros have a great line about him in one of the episodes when they're in New York.
What did he say?
I think he was supposed to hang out with Doc. Like, they were supposed to hang out one night, and Doc's like waiting for him in the penthouse in New York. There's a whole storyline about Christopher Lambert.
Like, yo, I'm waiting for Christopher Lambert.
It was so crazy.
I lose my shit if somebody says like, yo, I'm just waiting for Christopher Lambert now.
Before we go into the great Christopher Lambert.
The great.
The season finale of Invincible came out by the episode 8 of the first season. Only 8 episodes this first season. It just was renewed, the day after the?
I think so. Or the day of.
The day of the premiere of the season finale.
2 more seasons.
2 more seasons approved. 2 and 3 coming for us. Coming to us for sure. So overall, what do you thought about the series this season?
Give me more, please.
That the meme that you posted, I think it was earlier today with what is it? Invincible is a very optimistic name.
Yeah,
that had me laughing more than like I thought.
Where it showed like Family Guy knocked up.
And of course, just like that's the official Invincible site on Twitter. So it's like...
Yeah, he gets wrecked almost every episode.
Every episode, man. It's like, yo.
But I think that's his thing. Like in the comics, I'm rereading it right now. It's just like I think he gets stronger like after each defeat or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he just has to get older and stronger to where his dad is to be able to stand up against him.
But yeah, spoilers. This dude gets his ass beat. This
Yeah.
he pretty much was he was about to get killed before
Yeah.
his dad was like, "Yo, I'm out."
Yeah. Until his dad noticed like him missing his teeth reminded him of him when he was a child. It's like, oh wow, I knocked off his front teeth. This reminds me of a time when he was a kid playing baseball.
Let me just stop pummeling myself.
Yeah, to death.
But such a great episode, man.
Oh
The
my
fight
god, so good.
scene.
That part where he was holding him in front of the train.
Oh,
I was
Yeah.
like, oh, what the fuck?
Omni-Man is the worst evil Superman there is,
Oh
bro.
man,
Yeah.
I don't want him to be my super dad.
I don't think after this episode, anybody else could hold a candle to Omni-Man.
No.
The
Not even
pure evil
Homelander.
Man has.
Yeah.
Even Homelander.
Yo, he would smack the shit out of Homelander and Superman.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah.
He'll bop their heads
Yeah.
together like Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Yeah, and their heads would just explode.
Yo, that scene where fucking Invincible saved the guy from the helicopter and he landed him safely, and his dad landed him right next to him. He was like, "Was it really worth it?" And he pops his head.
Yeah.
I was like, "Whoa!"
Like it was nothing to him. Like, yo, these are just all insects.
Insects, yeah.
Oh my god, that part just hit me so hard. I was like,
The part with the train was the one where it was like, oh my god, like
yeah.
people dying just all over his face.
And he couldn't do anything about that.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, he's
so brutal, man. So brutal.
Yeah, he's too strong.
Yeah, Omni-Man's mad OP, man. There's no way you can stop this dude.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're gonna stop him.
Yo, and by the way, fuck his girlfriend, man. Invisible's girlfriend, Amber. Fuck her, man. She knew the whole time he was invincible, and she still behaved that way. Fuck that.
No, I think her thing was that he was lying to her. Once she figured it out,
he was lying to her, but she knew all the shit he was going through, and she at least could have like known it's hard for him to come clean with her with that shit. So at least she could have come clean with him. Like, I know who you are.
It would have played better if like she didn't know, and like when he told her, that's when she would have got mad. Like, oh, you couldn't tell me and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, instead of her just knowing the entire time, even though it was bad obvious after a while.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think it would have been played like the whole thing. Like, yeah.
Yeah, you're right, because then it makes her look like that annoying. Sorry, I know this is gonna sound sexist, but the annoying girlfriend that is like, oh, you lied to me, and it's like, I get it, yeah, but like I lied for a reason. Like there's shit that's happening, you know what I mean?
Like, yo, a human tiger beat the shit out of me just now.
Man, that's why I'm missing all the school. I'm fucking getting my ass kicked and fucking getting into comas.
Yeah, for like 3 weeks.
Like 3 straight. How you go to 3 straight comas, 3 straight weeks?
Like how am I gonna graduate? Like,
but at the same time, like if he was gonna get serious with her, he should have just told her straight up who he is, because that shit's not gonna work out if he's gonna hide it. He can't hide that shit.
Yeah, there's like too much shit going on at that time too for you to be like, oh, I gotta do some other shit.
Yeah,
I can't be around you right now.
Another part that freaked me out was the part where like his dad was like yelling at him about like yo, you have nothing, like you're basically immortal, like none of this means anything to you. And he's like, what about mom? Like, what was like? Does she mean anything? And then he told him, like, she's just like a pet to me.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That blew my mind, but it, like, I don't know, man. I could not relate, but it makes me think. I get it, like, if
like
you live
here long
for
before,
thousands of years, like, nothing is gonna matter to you.
Like Dr. Manhattan.
Like you're not even gonna remember like what she looked like, what she sounded like after
And if you have a 17-year-old kid, like if he dies, you'll just be like, whatever, I can have another one. Because you live for like thousands of years, you're gonna forget about it.
Yeah, you're gonna just start.
Yeah, I mean,
You're gonna
personally, me now, I wouldn't be that way. But if I were to live for I don't know how long, I'd be like, meh.
Yeah.
That was just 17 years. It's like not even a year for me. It's like not even a day.
But yeah, I have no attachments to this. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I get it, but then at the same time, it's like I'm still human, so it's like That's why I love this show.
Yeah, no, the show is great, man. It's just like it shows you like a different side of the superhero life that you read, like us as readers and watchers of all these movies and stuff like that. When we see like the learning curve of being a superhero, you know what I mean? All the mistakes you got to make in the beginning.
They only show that as a montage.
Yeah.
Exactly. Most of the movies you see them like the very beginning, they're just swinging around doing whatever, and by the end of the montage, they're already seasoned pros.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or like the mistake he makes where he helps that gangster rise to the top, and he ends up fighting Catman.
Yeah. Oh man, so many, so that's why I'm kind of excited to see where the new seasons are going to take us, because so much is going to go on now, like with the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Guardians of the Globe.
Oh man,
that whole thing. Even though I still don't know what Black Samson's powers are. I know
he's super strong. I think that
he's like Black Iron Man.
He's to me.
That's what he was before he didn't have his powers. He had like the suit.
Yeah.
But then he got his powers back, so I'm thinking, super strength, right?
I guess.
I just assumed he was like Luke Cage.
Yeah, because Black Samson.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Because they all kind of like resemble Marvel or DC character, like or whoever, So it's stuff like that makes me think, oh, he was just like super strong guy, and that's it.
I feel sorry for.
It's basically like Gambit. Like he just throws shit and explodes.
Yeah. Explode. Yeah,
he's like Gambit. Raffi and Gambit mixed into one character.
There's like mad Big Mouth actors. The gay kid from Big Mouth is also the gay kid from his gay best friend.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Mm-hmm. So there's like all these like anybody from Community. Fucking who else is in this show? Anybody from Walking Dead are in this show.
Yeah, pretty much. They're all on the show, bro. Yeah. They're all here.
Anybody that did any kind of like, the League or fucking Parks and Rec, these guys, they're in this show.
They're on this show. You know what's crazy? We didn't get another scene with the security guard and his son.
Oh yeah.
The funny. A security guard from the first episode?
Mm-hmm. He was John Hamm, right?
John Hamm.
That was John Hamm?
Yeah.
I love John Hamm.
But they showed him like in 2 other episodes and then never showed them ever again.
Well, they showed the son again after the whole, when they were in London, they showed the son digging up the Immortal.
Oh, yeah.
He's one of the kids digging. I didn't even know that till like I saw another video breaking down that episode. I'm like, oh, that was the son? I was like, oh, he's back to his fucking bad jerk ways.
Yo, I feel so bad for the Immortal. He was brought back to life twice, and he was killed twice by Omni-Man.
That's his thing, right? He gets killed, he comes back to life.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like at the montage at the end, they were bringing him back to life too. So we see how that's gonna turn out.
And both times, Omni-Man, like when the first time, Omni-Man just basically karate chops his head off.
He karate chops him both times. Like he karate chops his head off, and then his torso.
Well, I don't know. I remember the first one he like ripped his head off, and then when he came back, he ripped him in half. Like
because he punched his fist through his body.
Then
he just goes.
Slice him in half. Like
so like to the listeners, that was what I got spoiled on. Like that Immortal comes back and like fights Omni-Man.
Oh, okay. Right, you told me
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that was basically all I got spoiled on. I knew that Immortal comes back, and then it was and then I thought to myself, like, oh, that was dumb of me. Like, his name is Immortal. Of course he fucking comes back. Like, that's just whatever.
Yeah.
I'm the Immortal Man! The Molecular Man!
Meteor Man should been.
Damn.
Yo, Meteor Man could be Omni Man.
Yo, the
You think so?
Meteor Man cinematic universe.
Like,
Yo,
he
Omni
could
Man
be Meteor.
watching dudes like nothing, man.
Yeah, you're right. Omni Man would get rid of that meteor like nothing, and then Meteor Man's done.
Destroy this dude.
Yeah, you're right. God damn. For those
What?
that don't know, Meteor Man got his powers from a meteor. So if that meteor is gone, he has no power.
That makes sense. But watching Omni Man kill Meteor Man won't be very PC.
Yeah. It'd be traumatizing for a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
No, not Meteor Man.
A lot of people love it, man.
He's the only superhero I can relate to. What you doing, Omni Man?
Black Panther's from Africa. I can't relate to that.
Black Panther's rich and from Africa.
It's like me related to Akon. I can't relate to Akon. Well, it was so great. Even like the episode before when Cecil was trying to fight, like distract Omni Man, I was like, I really thought he was gonna die for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, and he was teleporting all over the place?
Yeah. Interesting fact, Cecil was introduced sooner on the show than he was in the comics. In the comics, he wasn't even introduced till after Invincible fought with Omni Man. Like he was just in the background before like Omni Man made his intentions clear that he was evil and shit. And when Omni Man left the Earth, that's when Cecil made his appearance in the comics.
Wow. And the show Cecil is probably I think he's my favorite character.
Like he's pretty much comes from like he came on the second episode.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
He's like Nick Fury.
Yeah. Nick Fury, that world.
His sidekick, the way he died was fucked up.
Oh yeah, man.
Omni Man like squishing his back like that. Oh fuck, man.
Fucking exploding was probably a greater relief to him.
Yeah.
Like to die that way instead of fucking by
I would have
Omni
done the
Man.
same exact thing.
Oof. Like, I'd rather blow up, man. Fuck this shit.
But right before I win, I would be like, fuck you, Omni Man!
Suck my dick!
Fuck you, suck my dick!
Yeah.
And right after the explosion, I'm dead. Omni Man would be like, fuck. He won. He won that battle. Shit. I should have said something before he died.
He got the last word. God damn it.
I should have said, no, fuck you.
Yo. But yeah, it was crazy. At the end of the episode when Cecil took Mark to the room, which was like invincible.
That was so dope.
Yeah, he's like, though we put some shit in the water that you guys drink that nobody's able to see this room.
Yeah, I was like, he knew it wasn't real.
I was like, you gonna use a Brita?
Damn! Yeah. Brita won't filter that shit out? God damn it!
This is some bullshit.
Fuck!
Government.
I thought I was living a pure life.
Watch a conspiracy theory is gonna come out right now.
Yeah.
There could be something right in front of us and we're not gonna be able to see it because it got something in the water to blind us to all this. Somebody could be recording us right now next to us. You don't even know.
We're gonna have another incel coming out saying, "Oh, there's light waves that we don't see where they're doing crazy shit that we never see."
Yeah. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water.
Don't drink the water, and everybody just dies of dehydration.
Yeah.
Don't drink the water. Just collect hot anime girl dolls like I have over here.
Look at all the sheep drinking water. Sheeple.
Just drink White Claw. That's the only water you need.
Oh man. So I know the White Claw. You know they coming out with like a stronger version of White Claw, or more alcohol.
I'm down for that shit.
I just heard that today. I was like,
It's
okay.
like it's gonna be on some Four Loco shit. They said
Now I could drink 2 White Claws and be good.
Exactly.
it's gonna be another White Claw summer, fellas.
Oh yeah, boys.
Coming back in full force.
It's
Yep.
okay, officer. I'm drinking White Claw.
Uh,
Oh,
so
sorry,
what
sir.
Go crazy.
Luckily,
So
it was
what you guys
Striker who
looking-
stopped me.
What are you guys looking forward to the new seasons coming up? Like, what you want to see in Invincible?
Definitely more of the. What's the name of the race of Omni-Man? The
Viltrums.
Viltrums.
Viltrums?
Viltrumites.
Viltrumites.
Yeah.
I want to see more of the Viltrumites and like their society, how all that shit started.
Yeah. There's more. If you thought Omni-Man's brutal, wait till you see some other characters from that world coming, man.
I want more Battle Cat.
Yeah. Oh, he's coming back too. You already saw he came out in a little montage at the end.
Yeah.
So you know Invincible's gonna have his rematch soon, hopefully. Excited
Not
to
even,
see
I
that.
don't even care about a rematch. I just want more Battle Cat.
Just have him show up. It's cool because it seems like all the planets, like there's like this group of planets that are coming together to fight against the Ultramites.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So it looks like, they might have a chance to fight against these dudes.
Oh man, I hope they get wrecked.
Because you heard Mark's dad, the Omni-Man, saying that, their forces are spread thin, so that's why they got to be conquering these worlds and shit like that.
Yeah.
So you get these people, all these worlds that are fighting against them too. They could be spread. You got to remember too, they killed like half of the population too.
This is the whole time he was telling that story. I was like, this is what makes me like this. This makes me like, confused about gangs. When gangs basically like for you to be officially a gang member, you get beat up by everybody. It's like, what's the point of this? Like, you're just making like your army weaker in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, you're beating the shit out of this one kid.
The Ultramites.
And then, so it's the same thing. It's like they just got rid of all their. They could have conquered so many other fucking.
But they just.
But they started fighting each other like assholes. and killed each. And only the strong ones. It's like, no, okay, now there's 5 of you.
Yeah.
It's survival of the fit. Ernie, you gotta understand. It's survival of the fittest. Like they avoided coronavirus because of that.
And your weakest ones are probably shit ton more stronger than the fucking planets you're going to conquer. You could have used that help, assholes.
They're like bleeding to death. Like I could have helped. I wanted to help.
We're just gonna go out and conquer worlds anyway. Like what the
hell?
That makes no sense to me.
I was gonna conquer that raccoon planet.
It would have been easy for me.
I'm a weak one. It would have been super easy for me. Just send the weak one to the easy planets.
We go to planets that have no life forms at all, right? And just conquer it.
To conquer, you just gotta stand there and be like, "I'm here."
But then the thing is, like, they're gonna. What are they? What is their goal? Are they?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was about to say. I'm thinking just they're probably gonna breed with whatever species they conquer. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they figure they.
But then with their mentality, all they're gonna do is just fight them, and then whoever wins, conquer. I don't know.
Kill the weaker ones.
They seem like a race of the species of aliens that you're not a full blooded Ultramite because you breeded with this half breed of whatever alien civilization you got. I don't think they would consider Mark a full blood.
Yeah.
Ultramite, even though he's pretty much full blood, his father said.
You could say they're cosmic Aryans.
That is true. Their whole philosophy.
Yeah. And they all wear white too.
They all wear white. Survival of the fittest. The strongest ones get to live.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's all fucked up. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that too. More of that side of the world. It looks like I think there's gonna be more. Huh?
I'm saying there's a lot of stuff. Because I'm so like, what's gonna happen with these people? What's gonna happen? With the Guardians. What's gonna happen with
Battle
the
Cat.
two or the two clone guys? The two blue guys.
Yeah.
It's like it's the new gangster guy, that like the Rock guy, that he became the leader of the gang or whatever, or that mafia or whatever.
Yeah, he started fighting a Chinese guy that turned into a dragon.
Yeah.
He came out of nowhere.
Yeah, like what is going on here?
Hey, watch this.
I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, it's like super random. Like all the weird shit that's happening is like a lot of random shit.
Yeah.
It's like, and then the what's it called? That college genius guy who makes the robots or cyborg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he works for Nick Fury now.
Yeah, he's working for Caesar now. Cecil, whatever his name is.
Cecil, yeah, and you know that dude's gonna try to turn evil. I won't add another point. Like he's trying to just jerk everybody over again.
Yeah, I just assume they're using him. Like he kind of is good now. That's what I just assumed, because they're using his. But the thing is, he's using people. You know what I mean? Like he's using people to make cyborgs.
No, those are dead soldiers though.
Oh.
Yeah, he's probably sanctioned with them using dead soldiers.
Cecil mentioned in the last episode when they set him on Omni-Man. Yeah, he told the wife, like, "Oh, these are just dead soldiers that we're using to bring back to life."
Expecting her to say, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. Man, what are those things?
Okay, no problem. As long as they were dead.
Well, at least
I understand all of this.
Who's that zombie what? I'm sorry? I didn't hear you. The zombie what?
Oh, the zombies, they seem to be more vicious than the test subjects before.
Yeah.
Because, they're pretty much like no brain activity. It seems like they're just being controlled just to fight and fuck shit up.
That kid, the gay kid, freaking like once he heard like, oh, remember we had sex in that blah blah blah, he was like, oh shit, I remember, and like even though he had his brain cut off or something.
Yeah.
He remember the gay sex.
Yeah, he made the.
Come on, I still think you're hot.
Yeah, I remember you now. He's coming back too, I think. Probably if you just the cyborg kid.
As gay robot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gay robot 69.
Penis. That's what he says. Penis.
M2M.
Oh man, but Invincible, it was a great 8 episodes. It went by so fucking quick. Those 8 weeks, man. It was fucking great though, man. It was 5 weeks though, because I think like they showed the first 3 episodes, in 1 week. It was like the rest came out later. It went by too fast. I can't wait for the next season.
It came out the same time as Falcon and Winter Soldier, so it was like it felt longer.
Yeah, now we won't have any viewing materials or TV shows or anything to watch for
until
June. Till Loki, till June. This will be a wait. Yeah, just one more month. A month and few days. Well, I think it's a good time to end the podcast on that note.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, we're an hour and 26 minutes in. We could go for another hour and 26 minutes.
Yes. I think we only had the big 2 to talk about this week. So, I think we'll leave it on that note.
Yeah.
Like always, guys, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. And we're just a couple assholes with some opinions. Thanks for listening. Peace out.
Peace.
Tune in tomorrow. Same bat time, same